Hello, Dahi here from Timeslip Softworks. I'm the developer of Vigilantes, and I'm responsible for the coding, design and writing for the game. Now, except there's some areas of the game which aren't particularly well explained at present, and these videos are our first step towards remedying this. This video is going to focus on close combat, and also some aspects of gameplay which you may not have been aware of. Now, I'm just going to click through here until I hit the dialogue option. Typically, these blue options mean that you or a party member has enough skill in one area, in this case presence, to perform an action which will give you either an advantage in combat, perhaps items, perhaps cash, or a reputational change. So I'm going to go ahead and select this. It'll tell you the two enemies have been demoralized. We'll look at that in a moment. Now the combat is just about to start now. We've got the option to reposition before this happens. This is based on the highest party bypass skill, the 75% chance here to reposition. So if I fail this, the initiative for the entire team, which is just Sam, will be reduced by 1 for the encounter. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I've succeeded in the reposition. You'll notice the reposition area is actually pretty small at present. This is linked to the bypass skill. I understand from memory, I think the formula is that 20 bypass for the first tile and 12 for each subsequent. So while you can only reposition 1 tile at present, this will increase as you increase your bypass skill. You make it 4 or 5 tiles or even more later on. I'm not going to actually bother repositioning. So first, to address the status effects, if you mouse over a character and press Z, it will tell you what the status effects that are affecting them. In the top right hand corner, you can see demoralized, -1 initiative, -1 AP and max AP. So that's a pretty severe status effect. You can also put it over Sam and see what his bonuses are. He's the leader of the party by default, I suppose, and based on his skills, he's getting +4% chance to hit. Now, I guess to look at movement first, the movement area. Anything that's within the blue area is area you can move to and also make an attack with your currently selected weapon, which is here your hand-to-hand combat. If you move outside that area into the area between blue and yellow, you will no longer be able to make an attack with your current weapon. Now, one thing a lot of people don't seem to be aware of is that you actually start the game with a gun. So if you left click on the currently equipped item down here, it'll bring up the list of items that are equipped. So you can see you've got a gun here and you've got a med kit. Not going to really worry about any of these at present. Just moving on to what the kind of options would be at this point. You could just move towards the character and attack them. You'll spend 3 AP moving, you'll spend 3 AP attacking, leaving you with 1 AP. This isn't the best move for this turn. You could also opt for Overwatch, to use Overwatch. This will immediately end your turn and will also attack the first enemy that comes within close combat range. So in this case, you would end your turn and you would get an attack off at an enemy. I think the best move in this case is to delay your turn for 1 AP. What this does was it'll swap Sam's position, it'll move him down the queue 1 and let the next character act. So if I do that now, the next character will close in and I'll be able to make 2 attacks on them. So I'll go ahead and try that. Miss. And a hit. Now we can see the second status effect has popped up here. Light wounds. So this character is now suffering from -2 AP. They're 5% less likely to hit us and they're 5% easier to hit. So this character's pretty softened up at this point. I'm going to end my turn now and let the other characters act. Okay, so I'll continue on attacking this guy. Now he did get a status effect there called Winded, and I'm just going to end my turn just to let the other characters actually do some attacking. So I've evaded that, and I'll just let them attack a little more just so I can show healing as well. Now, I've suffered a negative status effect here too, concussed. I have a 4% chance to hit penalty on all attacks and when defending from close combat attacks. That makes me a bit more vulnerable to close combat. It's effectively the status effect which is applied by blunt weapons. Now I'm going to go ahead and heal the character just so you can see that. You left click on the current item, you select the healing kit and then you right click on yourself. and this will restore your HP. I'm just going to go and finish off this character now. And they've dodged, so I'll just end my turn again. And that's the intro mission complete. Now in the next video I'll have a look at how ranged combat works, so I'll see you then.